Hello students of 8th standard, this is our second day of the lecture and we are studying the fifth lesson, that is nothing but inside the atom. Now, yesterday we have seen the atomic structure, or you can say the various scientists, how they told the structure of the atom, that we have seen. Now today we are going to see one of the other scientists, that is nothing but Dalton. So his theory is called as a Dalton's atomic theory. So his theory is called as a Dalton's atomic theory. As he told the structure of the atom, his theory was called as a atomic theory. British scientist. Now who was he? He was nothing but a British scientist, John Dalton. He put forth in 1803 AD his atomic theory. That means in 1803 he put forth his theory, and according to this theory, matter is made up of atoms. Yesterday we have seen that there are various atoms which are made up of tiny particles, and these tiny particles are nothing but the atoms. And according to him also, and his theory also said that matter is made up of atoms and atoms are indivisible. According to him, the atoms cannot be divided, or they cannot be, you can say, broken into further particles. They are indestructible. This was also told by Dalton. All atoms of an element are alike, means all the atoms. Suppose if we take a particular substance, it contains atoms. All these atoms are nothing but alike. Why? Different atom with different masses. That means whenever you consider a particular substance, then it has a different mass. Now to explain his experiment, he told an example of an bundi laddu. See here, bundi laddu is found to have an internal structure. Whenever you consider a bundi laddu, it is having its own internal structure. It is formed of a small bundis. Now, the bundi laddu contains the small bundis, and these bundis are sticking to each other. That means they are binded to each other. Now, the atom described by Dalton turns out to be a very hard. So what did Dalton tells us? That atom is nothing but a hard, means very tough. It is solid sphere is told by the Dalton with no internal structure. What he said, that atom is nothing but a hard solid sphere but without any internal structure, according to Dalton's atomic theory. Now according to him, what he said, that the mass is distributed uniformly in an atom. So whenever you consider the mass, that mass is uniformly distributed in the atom. Now the scientist J.J. Thomson also gave his one of the experiment. That experiment we are going to see further. Now we are going to see what did the J.J. Thomson scientist told us. See here, he demonstrated the experiments. He also did many of the experiments. And in his experiments, what he told, see here, negatively charged particles are present inside an atom. What it was told by him, negatively charged particles are present inside an atom, and they are having a mass of about 1800 times less than hydrogen atom. What it was told by him, see, he told that negatively charged particles are present inside an atom. According to him, what it was told, that negatively charged particles are present inside an atom, and they are having a particular mass, and that mass is about 1800 times less than that of the hydrogen atom. Later these particles were named as electrons. After that were named as an electrons. Now, that means what it was told by him, that electrons are the particles. That means electrons are the negatively charged particles which are having the mass 1800 times less than that of the hydrogen atom. This is a, you can say, definition of the electrons which was given by scientist J.J. Thomson. Common substances are usually electrically neutral. What it was told by him, that common substances which are present on the earth, they are usually neutral. This was one of the things told by him. Obviously, the molecules of the substance, and the atom combine chemically. What they do? The molecules of the substance and atoms combine chemically to form molecules. And they are electrically neutral. Electrically neutral means what? They are neutrally charged. Now, atom is electrically neutral. We know that atom is electrically neutral. That was also told by him. Why he told this way? That there may be, say, opposite charges which are balancing each other. This was told by him. Thomson overcome this difficulty by put forth in the pulp pudding model of an atomic structure. So, what he told, that doing the experiments, it was told by him that atomic structure of a substance is nothing but like a pulp pudding, and atoms look like a pulp pudding, which shows that electrons were embedded in it. Thomson's pulp pudding model of an atom. J.J. Thomson put one of the atomic model, and this model was told as it was said as a Thomson's pulp pudding model of an atom. The pulp pudding model was itself one of the model which was remembered by more of the scientists. What he put forth in this, as it was put forth by Thomson, it is called as a Thomson's pulp pudding model of an atom. So what he said, that his experiment was put forth in an year 1904, and this was the first model of the atomic structure. According to him, it was like a pulp pudding, and it was one of the first model structure of an atom which was accepted by more of the scientists. According to him, what it is told, see here, positive charge is distributed throughout the atom. According to him, he said that positive charge is distributed throughout the atom. That means the positive charge is present inside the atom. That was told by him. And negatively charged electrons were embedded in it, was told by him. He distributed, what he did actually, he distributed positive charge is balanced. According to him, the distribution of the positive charge is balanced by the negative charge. That means here the positive charge is balanced by the negative charge, and that negative charge was present on the electrons. That means the electrons were negatively charged according to him. Therefore, the atom becomes electrically neutral, was told by him. That means the positive charge was balancing the negative charge. That means both positive charge and negative charge are present in an atom, and they are both cancelling the effect of each other. Therefore, we say that atom becomes electrically neutral. In this lecture we have seen Thomson's model and also we have seen about the other models. In this we have seen that if atom is electrically neutral, that means both the charges are cancelling the effect of each other. This was told by Thomson, and before him many scientists were also telling that it is the atom is nothing but solid ball like sphere. Thank you.